RAWR. RAWR.
When you feel it coming down, the beat will go forever in a row. Can I get a row? Dressed up like a T-Rex with that perfect strut. All the people in the chat's just going nuts. You need a row. Can I get a row? If you're not feeling well, it's a nice surprise to get her off a beer dough whenever he's live. With those tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a roll? You can get a roll. The object of the day to put a smile on your face. All the fans know how much he appreciates. You can get a roll. If you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Beardo's got your back, and just like that, you get a roll. Can I get a roll? You can get a roll. With those tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a roll? You can get a roll. If you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Beardo's got your back, and just like
Crow of Judas. What have you done? Why are people shouting mayo and Beardo jam? It's jam, idiot. Thank you for the raid, Crow. Even though everyone's shouting hot dogs with mayo, Beardo jam, and all the other nonsense. I like mayonnaise, Mr. Crow. Just not on hot dogs, you mutant. Welcome in, everybody. How are we all doing? 170 people in already. All taking the piss. I appreciate you. Right, let's do the participants real quick. Don't you start, Fantastic. You should know better. Warm mayonnaise. Ooh, don't know about that. Clotted cream. At least that was something different. Good evening, wife. The wife's got to go to work, guys. So get your hellos into Mrs. Geek while I read out all of your lovely names and ignore the fact that you're all shouting hot dog, mayonnaise, and all other sorts of food disgusting stuff from the Crow of Judas. Ugh. Justin, great podcast last night. We'll get to that in a second. So tonight we have the Paranormal Monkey podcast, a Wakefield, Alyssa, Alley-Up, Paranormal... no, Amy and Ozzy. Not Paranormal. Where did I read that? Amy and Ozzy, AV Stevie, B, Bean Sawyer, Big Dan, Blue Sky Lissa, Bob Knox, Boobery, Bucky, Brian Reinhardt, Carol Saxby, Catherine Lawrence, Kaz Scala, Chris Yuil, Christina, Celtic Queen, it's jumped, sorry, Chris Yuil. It's jumped again. Christine Bissett, Christine Sutton, Cody Breman, Cops and Roberts, Coy Beasley, Craig Adams, Crow of Judas, Cynthia Bose, Bossy, Danny Stanis, Flood, Datsun 510, Dawn Emery, Dawn of the Dead, Dawn Marie, Dawn 1963, Denise, Dink Donk, Avon Collin, DM Baby Girl, Dorset, Paranormal Investigators, get it, I can't meet you this weekend, lads, Eric Martin, Evie V's Crib, Fantastic Publishing, hello Sarah, you lovely lady, Fahab, you fabulous bastard, Firefly Kelly, Flappy Jack, Ganja Mama, Gemesis, Ginger Monster, Giselle L, Giuseppe Stromboli, Glasgow Ghost Hunters, Greg Lane, Hammertoe, Hayes Grimes, Hulk Hogan, Jane Glover, Janice Crammond, Jolene, John Boy Patton, Jay Swim, Jaya Julie D, Karen Hawkins, Kat, Catherine, Ransom, Katie W, Kaylee J, Kelly, Kells, Kitty Etheridge. Jesus Christ. Where are you lot coming from? Kyle Villardo, Kim Andreazzoni, L Skipper, Lady Godiva, Larry Falk, Laura Wilson, Legally Blind Guy, Lil Cole, Linda Coffey, Lisa Horton, how are you doing, you lovely lady? Mamap's Awakening, Mark Knight, Manny Smith, Maisie Rose, Megan, Behind Blue Eyes, good to see you back. Monique D, Mrs. Geek, the beautiful wife. Nancy Peterson, Nathan Page, Nick, Derek, Ouija Mama. Good to see you back as well, you beautiful, beautiful lady. PNC, Paranormal, good to see you both in. Peregrine F1, Phil Chandler, Phil Riley, Potter for Potter, Potty for Potter, Reva, Richard Walt, Rob Linklater, Robert McNichol, Rod, Ronnie, Sagiro Hugger, Santa What You Saying, Sarah Beth Well, Scottish Pride, Scott GB Metalhead, Sheila, Shelley Bob, Simply Spooky, Slick, Spange, Stacey, Steph Curvo Queen, Stephanie, aka Ashenka, Sumaki, Sufficient Phrase, Sunbless, Surrey Supernatural, Susan Warren, Tantan, Teddy Baloo, The Crawling Chaos, Three Spires, Tia Scott, sorry Three Spires, you prick. Sorry Parsons, Tuffy Ears, Twinvestigate, Walk in the Weird, hello Nick the Camel, Watford Billy, Wayne Dawson, Wisdom, OR, Tigbits. Surely that's the biggest intro we've ever had, right? Anna Banana, thank you for the membership. I appreciate you. Jesus, that has got to be the biggest start we've ever had, right? Crow, I appreciate you bringing everyone in. Talk faster. I mean, I'm trying. I'm not a typewriter. You know what I'm saying? Sounds like you're talking Simlish if you try not to concentrate. Do you know what? I could probably sit there and go, banana, Lissa, wife. And nobody know any different. Nancy Peterson, hello to you. Ooh. Horror, the chat does get busier, but not normally this early on. And I've assigned myself to the fact that I now have to wear my glasses to read chat. Near 5-minute call out. I know. But you know what? You're all epic. You're all awesome. I appreciate every one of you. Don't do it, Dave. Don't ever apologise for being late. Real life first. Now we can breathe and all ride a roller coaster with Billy Corgan. Need a double rum now? You're right, but I've given up drinking for a good while. Unfortunately. Crow wants the Jolene song for you in a Megadeth style. That's easy. Jolene. I got fired from Metallica and I'm still pissed 40 years later. There you go. Wee. Pooh. You do realise you lot have become every bit as insane as me, right? Right? Lisa Horton, the video with what you've sent me is out on tomorrow. That's why it's not up yet, because I want to show it all off before I just put it on the wall behind me. It's in with some other stuff that I've been kindly gifted. Beardo, are you taking a poo or trying to sing right there? That's my Dave Mustaine impression, and I personally think it's spot on. That was awful. Don't you diss my piss taking. Hey, Wakefield Blue Bottle, thank you for the 10 months. 10 months, let's go. Appreciate you. We're all a little mad in you. We are, Megan. All of us. Horror of Horror, how are you doing? Did I say that right that time? I might have got that wrong. I'm very sorry. Birds of feathers flock together. Yeah. Lisa, you will see my face when I open it. I was so impressed. Just popping in to say hi. I'm listening in the background because I'm under the weather. Alex on Wheels, health, rest, everything else first before this online digital nonsense. Noah Faraday, how are you doing? Noah, I watched one of your videos the other day. I quite enjoyed it. I can't remember what it was, but I enjoyed it. Don't quit your day job there, Beardo. No Megadeth cover bands for you. I mean, to be fair, Dave Mustaine can't fucking sing. Doing dishes, watching Beardo. Let's go. So, hands up in the chat. How many of you have started the near enough 6-hour video into Really Haunted over on Facebook? Fucker, he got me. Copyrights everywhere. Every time they was getting into a debunk, copyright from Cater's news agency. So put it on Facebook, because at least if they copyright me there, I can't get in trouble because I don't care. Get ducked. I love that name. Gifted a Beardo membership. Thank you very much. Arts and Craft Lady, thank you for the $1.99. Beardo, when are you and the beautiful Mrs. Geek then going to do another Ask All? When she's got some time off. I'm busy this weekend. because I will be meeting up with Adelaide Haunted Horizons. Next week, sort of midweek, I will be meeting up with somebody else from Australia. I've got something being sent over to me from the United States by a friendly channel from the States, because I've shown interest in it, and they've debunked it, and they've said it's basically useless, so they're going to send it to me so I can take it apart. I still need to join the Facebook group, my bad. I'm sure one of the mods will have a link for you. Sing me a song, Beardo. Tommy Rove Sheila. Me singing, no. Wow, what a joke. Not a surprise coming from Lee Mind. It is what it is. Getting copyrighted everywhere must be getting. Do you know what? I went so long without any copyright issues, and recently it's like the weapon of choice again. It is what it is. But what these people don't realise is, if they copyright me on YouTube, what I will then do is upload the videos that will not be accepted on YouTube to Rumble. And I will upload them to Facebook. And if they keep going, I will do shorts on TikTok, shorts on Insta. I don't have accounts for any of them, but I will set them up. They are not silencing me. Nobody is silencing me. I'm sick of it. You love Adelaide from Australia. I think they're absolutely fantastic, wonderful people. They broke the side-eye guy. I can't wait to meet them. I really can't. It's just unfortunate that Mrs. Geek has to work. Greg Lane, thank you for the 1 month. Anna Banana, thank you for the $10. Loved your debunking a debunker video. Some people didn't love it. Beto, we captured something interesting this weekend. Not sure if it's paranormal, but it's interesting. Would love to see your thoughts. Drop me a DM or an email and I'll gladly take a look for you. I'm not saying I can make a video on it because 2 weeks ago I was sat here like, there's nothing there for me anymore. I can't keep making this content. And now I have already recorded and edited 6 or 7 videos for the next 2 weeks. I've even done investigations. I've done drone footage for haunted stories and stuff. Crazy. Lee Broaders, thank you for the £2. Oh, my bad, Beardo. I'm loving the quiff. That does say quiff, right? Not queef. Sorry. For everyone that has donated, super chatted, and all that good stuff already. I can't find it. Where's it gone? There.
Hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
It's just interesting to gather opinions. And see, I'm less likely to be like, ooh, shenanigans, when somebody says to me, we've got something. We don't know what it is. We don't know if it's paranormal. Would you like to have a look? Of course I would. Why wouldn't I? And even if it is something that I can work out is not paranormal, I assume you're not going to take to Twitter and rant about me and things like that. I don't have a queef! Don't clip that, Doodle. I don't want that to be a short on the channel. I don't think Doodle's in. We're safe. Have you ever done a debunk on the Dead Files or BuzzFeed? No. And the reason I won't do the Dead Files is, as far as I'm aware, they're a TV show. I'm not touching any TV shows anymore. It's... Me and a few people have had discussions about that this week, and TV shows seem to be like a no-go. Beto, my niece loves the Walking Dead one. He is a hero. Oh, Negan. The moody picture you had on Facebook was beautiful. Frameable. I'm always moody. Look at me. I'm horrible, nasty, toxic debunker. Not at all, we ain't bad ladies. I know, otherwise you wouldn't be talking to me. Anyone that talks to me, 9 times out of 10, I got nothing to hide, because the last thing anybody that's faking shit wants is my attention. Adelaide, so sorry I can't even take leave. I'm nights onto nights. Tracy Officer, thank you for the £5. Hot diggity dog, please. Absolutely.
Hot diggity dog, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity dog, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Saguero Hugger, got a clean, go back to lurk mode. Love you all, and we love you too. Bad Witch of the South, hello. I've got a Negan Numpty Basher. Me too. PTD, what's that? I don't know. Oh, good. A Lucille. A Lucille is a numpty basher. Nearly 45k, you very toxic person. Remember when people were telling me I'd never hit 10k? Where are those people now? Sat there like bollocks. You actually did all right. Was it the ghost hunting abandoned church video? Yes, that's it. Sorry, I've watched quite a lot of content this week. And Noah, I'll be honest, I was watching your content to see whether I was going to make one of my videos or just enjoy. And I just sat back and enjoyed, to be fair. I got kiddos to get sorted. I'll drop the video later for you. Have a wonderful evening. You two to investigate. Can't wait to see you guys get together. The Side-Eye guy is a great dude. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to meeting up with the Side-Eye guy and Mythos later this year. Because I speak to a lot of you guys quite often. I mean, I don't speak to Joe Vitale. I send him text messages back saying, stop sending me fucking voice notes. But now Mythos is doing it. The Side-Eye guy is doing it. Crow of Judas is doing it. Even Real Evidence have started sending me voice notes because I don't like them. I appreciate you guys. Now, I've had a lot of conversations with the Side-Eye guy, Mythos. Sometimes it's nothing to do with the paranormal. Sometimes it is just, you know, striking up friendships. I mean, I've been friends with the Side-Eye guy for quite a while at this point. Interesting story. I was having a conversation with Mythos, you know, striking up the friendship. You know, we're going to be investigating together and, you know, we chatting away. And I'm like, Mythos seems a bit off. Like, I don't know if I pissed him off. Turns out he didn't know who he was talking to. He's like, who's this guy messaging me? Hi, Mythos. It was very funny. Beto Mythos said, I got the dream team. Even if the investigation is shit, it'll be fantastic just to go on an investigation, or even just to chill with those guys in what is reported to be somewhere haunted, you know? I think it'd be great. Next year, all you guys come to the States, we'll hit up some locations. I hope so. Obviously, depending on the situation with Mrs. Geek's family. But, yeah. Hey, Scottish Pride, how are we doing? So, Paranormal Monkey podcast last night. Fantastic. He had a guest on from a book that me and Mrs. Geek bought when he did a podcast with Ghosts on Trent. It's called The Lady in the Bay Window. Fantastic book, fantastic story, and fair play to the guy. He was getting grilled by some people. Grilled. He answered everyone. He understood why people are questioning and saying this could have been a movie and things like that. Fantastic. What a great guest. And I'm like, I asked him a question. I didn't ask him a question. I thanked him because what I didn't know was all of the money from his book goes to cancer charity because he's lost people through cancer. My family have, Mrs. Geek's family have. I think everyone has been affected by cancer. He's not made a penny off his book. It's all gone to cancer. So I thanked him for that. And he was like, oh, I watched Beardo. I'm like, ha. Established authors. I'm not as dumb as I think I am. Super Turkinator Games, thank you for the $10. I'm just really having a rough day. Can I get a RAWR? Of course you can. I hope this makes you feel better. RAWR. RAWR. But yeah, if you want to do something for cancer charity and get something in return that you can read and enjoy, even if you think it's bollocks, it's for a good cause, and it is a good read. If you read it as fiction or as real, it's a good read. I really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, my dad is battling skin cancer right now. Yeah, it's something that affects pretty much all of us, right? We've all lost somebody through it or know somebody that's going through it. So to see somebody be so selfless is fantastic. Beardo, did you watch the Jason Hall's investigation with the shadow, apparition, and voices? I've watched his last one, and I've spoken to Jason about it because I'm like, those two triangle boxes you got, I think they're triggering each other, and we've had private conversations whether he's turned them, and it makes no sense why they were going off, but it's you know, gadgets. Because I was up until 12 last night researching EMF because somebody's brought out an article about me misunderstanding EMF. And I was like, right, I need to read this, read it properly to understand. And these are useless. Completely useless. And I'm not saying that off the basis of reading one article. I've read loads. Load of crap. Load of crap. There will be a video about that on Monday. It's on Kindle, but I don't know if it's on Unlimited. Mythos reminds you of Gary Barlow. Hey, Mythos is not from a shit boy band. Take that back. Chucky1982, thank you for the great British pound. I appreciate you. Madonna Rando Meaty. Evening to you. Sun blessed. I can't believe somebody just said that. Mythos reminds me of Gary Barlow. Gary Barlow's from Manchester. Mythos is from, like, North. He's borderline South Scotland, I think. I don't know, because Mythos's accent confuses me. I can't tell exactly where he's from. Hey, you know, hi, chat. How is everyone? Liking? All good? Your dad died of cancer 8 months ago. Kelly, I'm really sorry to have heard that. Really sorry. I think EMFs are a good debunking tool, actually. I did as well. And then I was like, this doesn't have enough information on it, so I'll stop using that. I'll buy one of these. It's sold as a tri-field meter. Useless. Absolutely useless. And you'll find out why. I was using it as a debunking tool, and it's no good because the logic we've been going off is more than flawed. And this isn't, you know, somebody's guess. This is scientifically proven. No one knows where I'm from. It's wild. I've heard all sorts. Yeah, your accent's really hard to pin down. I think I've got a general idea, but obviously I'm not going to say it. Something else I've noticed really funny today. I keep getting recommended that channel. The one I've done a video about. You know, they faked the haunting. Now they're using debunkers footage, and they've done it again. I clicked the do not recommend after somebody said click the 3 dots and you can remove it from your feed, and it still popped up. And he's done a Mythos video. And I looked at his comment section. This poor guy. He's being torn apart right now. Torn apart. What am I looking at? Love you, Beardo. But if you're on about that, it's a tri-field meter. Or it's sold as an electromagnetic radiation tester. And, yeah. It is good for chasing wires to find out where your wires and where your things like that are. Just about. But all of our thoughts on what EMF can do are wrong. There are 338 people in the chat and only 130 likes. It don't matter. I never ask anyone, I'm afraid. Your auntie died of breast cancer. Yeah, I mean, I've lost a substantial amount of people in my family from that horrible, horrible disease. Mythos, I would like to thumb wrestle you. Crow Judas. I reckon he'd take you in seconds. Seconds! Maybe Mrs. Geek understands me more. When your job is life and death, it changes things. I like it when she's on. I feel like someone knows what I'm going through. I got that link shown and clicked the 3 dots. Don't put in where you think he's living. He's not. A, he's not going to tell you. B, don't dox him. I've already removed some comments this week for using people's real names when they don't want their real names out there. I remember when Beardo was a kid, he didn't need glasses. I still think I don't need them, but then I played Warzone with them on the other day, and I was like, shit, I can actually see better. Also, good afternoon to you, Dandalf the Grey. Is there an actual paranormal monkey? I'm sure if you ask Justin, he'll explain where the name came from. It's a great story. The Dark Carney, wasn't that what it was really made for? We only ever used just cameras and us. For all those fighting and lost to cancer, fuck cancer. Absolutely fuck cancer. You wish cancer wasn't a thing? Yeah, I can't remember who I was having this conversation with. I'm sure it was a live stream, and I was like, why are people arguing about the pointless things that people argue about, and people are ignoring, these illnesses. I don't know. It's not get too deep on a Tuesday, I'm now a fan of the Paranormal Monkey. Saw him on your channel. I'm now a fan of him. He does a great podcast on a Monday. He always has really good guests on, and they get, variation. There's a lot of variation, and he's had a lot of people that I really respect on there. Can you get a Negan? Of course you can.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Well, Annalise and Jolene, how are you? I've already said hello to Jolene, but, the name just rolls off the tongue. Jolene. Jolene. Mr. Dead Cold Mac, sexy voice, making the UK damp again. How are you doing? Like arguing if hash browns is British or American. All I said was lava bread is missing if you want to try traditional hash browns and mushrooms. Fucking hell. World War III. Nothing to do with the paranormal. Jesus. Me and my friend are working on AI that detects cancer cells years early. Hopefully we can make a difference. I genuinely hope so. Hello everyone. Sorry I'm on the phone. I'm really bad at chat on my phone. Annalise, you got enough going on. Don't you stress. Let's all start calling Beardo Chef Beardo because he cooked that mofo yesterday. Hash browns, British facts. From what I read on a comment, which I don't know if that's real or not because it was just a comment that was arguing with people. Apparently they come from Sweden initially. Or, I'm going to get that wrong. Somewhere in Europe. Beardo, why did the chicken... We are not doing the dad jokes again. I'm putting the foot down. No dad jokes. Mrs. Geek, I hope your shift goes really fast. And I will see you in the morning. This is important. What's important, Mr. Gray? What is important? Big fan of Justin, yeah? The chat is so fast tonight. I mean, I went to start reading and there were 200 odd people in here already. So, keep my fingers crossed for the mRNA cancer trials. Don't care where the hash browns come from. They are yummy. They absolutely are. But I can't eat them anymore. Well, not for a good while because... Goddamn diet. UK scones, US biscuits. What the fuck? I don't know. I get into these arguments with Crow Judas all of the time. And gravy isn't fucking white. Pepper Strong, thank you for the $5. Hey, Beardo. Wee! Sorry I'm late to the party. Hello, Mags. Hello to you, Audrey from Texas. Dad jokes banned. Yes. I love Bubble and Squeak. My grandpa was Welsh. Beardo, the fact about hash browns that anyone needs is because they're delicious. Spot on. Hash browns must be crispy. Yeah, nothing worse than a soggy hash brown. You Mark, you moist swine. I've got some gravy. No. Scones and up biscuits. Come on now, Crow. It's like the American contingent, they've taken our stuff and just ran with it. Fair play to them. We've got a pavement because it's made of paving slabs. They're like, that's on the side of the road and you walk on it. We're calling it a sidewalk. F you, Britain. And aluminium is too hard to say. Take a letter out of it. Aluminum. Hey, James, how are we doing? The country that invents it gets to name it. I mean, considering everyone's speaking English... and the English language originated in England, and I'm not English, so I got no claim to it, they win. They win. Spirit Fire the Dragon. How are you doing? I think Crow would make a horror slasher movie starring all hot dogs. Probably. Real question, scone as in gone, or scone as in own? I was always brought up with it being scone, but maybe that's the Welsh accent for it. I'm not sure. When I hear somebody say scone, I'm like, you posh twat. Watford Billy, thank you for the 13 months. How's Derek? Let's just give him a check, shall we? I'm feeling something. Derek!
Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
We always talk about food. It's always food, dad jokes, and fart jokes, you know? Hey, Beardo and chat. Hope you're having a great time. Thank you, Brian. Fantastic, Beardo. I want to talk to my dad sometimes. I want to know about the device to use. Kelly, that's the million-dollar question, I'm afraid. None of us know. None of us know. There's nothing that has been proven to talk to our deceased relatives. My best advice, just talk to them. Because if all of this is real, and we're not all nuts, he'll hear you. AV Stevie with the 13 months already. Let's go, AV Stevie. Whenever you hear about biscuits and gravy from the US, I always think sounds amazing, but a bit weird to have rich tea and gravy. Yeah. And then when you see what they call biscuits and gravy, you ain't going to want to eat that. And then they talk about grits, and I'm like, what's that? Is that the shavings off the grill? You know why it's called a scone? A couple of bites and it's got... Oh, my God. I've been done again. Airplane, not aeroplane. Helicopter, not helicopter. Press the Corvette button, please, weirdo. Your wish is my command. Where is it?
Yes, Carl. I've heard just over there. I've heard it gets very moist down the middle. Copy me. What was that?
Beardo loves the Sausage Party movie. Do you know what? I didn't. I thought I was going to love it. Really looking forward to it. I laughed for the first 5 minutes and then it got on my nerves. Too much singing. You have so many sights to show me. Calm down, Pinhead. Once you come to the US, you will like the food more. No Faraday loved the new church video. It was awesome. I've actually watched that one. Biscuits and gravy is delicious. Don't knock it until you try it. Real biscuits in sausage gravy. See, sausage gravy sounds good. Spunk on a plate doesn't. Press that lever and give me a wee. Big Dan, thank you for the 12 months. Holy crap, a year already. Dude, bro, please. Absolutely.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
Corvette is a 6-pinter. 10. 10 pints each. And even then, you're going to have a guilty conscience. I know we can make ourselves believe our own thoughts, but any thought about trying to use hypnosis to some can be made more open to sides of things like stir of echoes. Do you know, if that was possible, I would nominate Mr. Gree or Kenny Biddle. Because they are the most staunch people in their skepticism that I know, and they would be the best test. Not to be mean or anything, although I would chuck in a sly, make them dance like a chicken every time somebody says the word green. No problem at all, Noah. Your suffering will be legendary even in Hull. Anyone that goes to Hull is suffering. I've been there. I've only been to one area of it, but it wasn't great. So if you want to display Beardo's merch, you can grab your snazzy Disco Santa merch by clicking here. Do you know what? Crow of Judas posted the link to my merch store yesterday on his stream, and somebody bought a t-shirt from his stream. Thank you very much, Crow of Judas. Or Crow of Judas's mods. I appreciate you. Working in the US is where I got addicted to mozzarella sticks. We get them in the UK. Listen, I know that in the States now, you're so far more civilized than us. We have fast food. We do. We don't have Popeyes. Yes, we do. I had Popeyes chicken in Cardiff. There's some that we don't have. These buttons are so toxic. Can I be banned, please? Of course you can. Catherine, thank you for the £2. Evelyn Road Media edition. My new edition is Aldi. Oh, is that addiction? Aldi chocolate fudge milkshake. Right, please, no. Don't tell me about nice stuff that I can't have because I'm trying to lose weight again. Because I've watched the video of me at 30 East Drive. That lady did an article on the video of 30 East Drive. The photo of me was from Dean's camera looking across the living room, and all you can see is my foot and a big gut hanging over me like some sort of inflated meat apron. And I was like, look at the state on me. I lost all of that when I went there in March. I've gone back in August, and it's back, and it's bigger than ever. It's going. When you get time, can I have a Corvette or a Dude Bro, please? Of course you can. You can have... Copy me.
Yes, Carl. I've heard just over there. I've heard it gets very moist down the middle. Copy me. What was that?
Curly fries and fish fingers. But, just eat as normal. Just eat smaller portions. The thing is, if I'm eating salad and meat, because that's all I'm eating, salad, meat and eggs, that's all I'm eating. Because I'm not that fussed on it for long periods of time, I'm not going to be tempted. Whereas if it's like, I'm going to eat smaller portions of food I like, I'm going to eat more. In my head it works, alright? A 2-pinter, not the meat apron. Yeah. I mean, mine's rock hard and extended, like... Oh, disgusted with myself. I mean, I used to run 10 miles a day easy. I used to go to the gym. I used to box. And when I wasn't boxing, I was doing all sorts of other stuff. I didn't drive a car until I was in my mid-30s, not early 30s. I cycled and ran everywhere. The state of me. Can we have more Corvette stitches? You'll have to wait until me and Lee can meet up again, because it is around a 3.5 hour drive for me to get to Lee's. Moist down the middle sounds like a late night sitcom. Oh, what the fuck? Hello, Naomi. Oi, oi. Don't do it, guys. You know she don't like it. What's rock hard and extended? My belly. Right, I was looking down and... I was talking about my belly. I wasn't being rude. Currently enjoying ham and pineapple pizza. Banned. How dare you mention the best pizza ever while I'm on a diet? Uh-oh, Naomi's in the house. Naomi actually joined the Crow Judas live stream. Was that last night? I think that was last night. I'm sure it was last night. I don't know. I was editing last night. And then I noticed Crow is live. And then somehow I end up on his live. This afternoon, I'm editing. Crow Judas is live. What the fuck? I didn't say moist, and now everybody is shouting it. Chinese takeaway.
Go fuck yourself.
Sorry, Hugh's in a mood. Oreo Zero Sugar Coca-Cola is... Oreo Zero Sugar Coca-Cola? I don't think we get that. Who's a bell end? Just lurking while I was eating my boiled egg and soldiers. Soggy is worse than moist? I agree. Nobody wants a soggy cake. Nobody say moist. Naomi doesn't like moist. Exactly, Big Dan. Exactly. Night before. It must be Sunday night then. It's Tuesday, right? It is Tuesday. Beardo eats spaghetti hoop sandwiches. Oh. Fruit does not belong on pizza. I think it does. And technically tomato is a fruit. And everyone has it on their pizza because of the tomato base. You're welcome. Beardo, please make Kaz's day with a simple little RAWR. 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 The Lonely Gumba. I saw Oreo Coke in the UK, I'm afraid. It's limited edition. If it's sugar-free, can I drink that? Probably not. Lonely Gumba, welcome back, my friend. Hey, Lonely Gumba, did you see that you got tagged in a toxic comment? And then when I read the comment, I was like, it's not fucking toxic. What are you on about? Gumba's very, really toxic. He's just honest. Even when he shouts at me, because he does do. I appreciate him for that. Dad SRS, how did the shift when older? I used to be fit in my 20s to 30s, then I had a child. When you're young, you can't get out as much, and then you get in a rut. my problem is I eat a lot, and I don't do a thing anymore. Promise I won't say moist, Naomi. Spans moisty moistness. Guys, you have to push a cow over to get ground beef. Oh, dear. Pineapple on a pizza. I could just eat that on a pizza. See? Lisa Horton. We pals. Oh, yeah. I got my my YouTube hoodie from the YouTube gaming thing. My pass over there. I did not. Where's that? Joe, what video was it? You were just constructive in criticism. And it's on another channel. What's his name, guys? What is that guy's name? I've just done a video on him. Fired back at him. What was it? What was his name? It's gone again. Zach Vlogs 1. He was like, look at his toxic comments, and he pops 4 of them up on the screen, and none of them were toxic. So I destroyed that as well. Ew, I saw Oreo Coke here too. It sounds disgusting. I have to try it. I think I would as well. Because, like, I can't remember what it was. With the EMF meter? No, that video's not out yet. It was the Haunted Nights guy. I did a Haunted Nights video, and then he posted your comment from the Haunted Nights video. DR60. You said he's holding the DR60 and he's moving. He knows what he's doing. Whatever that was. But you weren't rude about it. He's used that as a toxic comment. Yeah, Zach. Tool bag. When I least just had a Chubba Chup strawberry drink and my sugar rushes off the roof, I need water now. I'm still on the water. In all fairness, the hoodie looks good. Was it worth the drive? Nothing. Nothing on this fucking earth is worth driving in central London. Lesson learned, I will never, ever do that again. I'll drive close-ish to London and then underground it in, because, Jesus. You know, I can be quite boisterous. I can be like, I can take, you know, fill a space and be like, no, this... Fucking London, I've never been so nervous driving in my life. Like, fuck me, they come from everywhere. And then you get to those junctions with the yellow boxes, and I'm looking at it like, I gotta stop early, and everyone behind you's on the horn. Me, fucking move. What the fuck? You go to move, and then a scooter comes, fucking, I'm just sat there like, fuck off! I feel better now. You're on the water too? Lisa Horton, good to hear. I knew Steve from Hunting Nights was going to see the video and likely respond to it, but respond to it in a respectful way. Steve is a very laid-back guy. Yeah, they were absolutely fine with it. And the fact that they then update me and say, the next 3 videos have all got the DR60, we haven't ignored you, but after that, we're going to try other things. Isn't that what we want as debunkers? Instead of World War III all the time, somebody to look at what we've done and go, they've got a point. I might learn from that. Johnny D, thank you for the $5. Love the show, Beard. New to the fun, and I've learned a lot from you. I appreciate that, Johnny D. Jimmy, within 9 months. Just at work here. Keep up the good work. I appreciate it, Jimmy. Watching that, Zach, nothing made sense. In a way, I probably could have just left it go. But on account that they were all over Twitter, @in Twin Paranormal, @in the Foreman Brothers, and @in everyone I've done a video on, to try and organise something and then deny they were doing it. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I think any paranormal investigator knows how those recorders work at this point. So they're prioritising content over the credibility of an investigation. I stand by my comment. I stand by your comment. And this isn't me just blindly, agreeing with Gumba because he's got a fantastic gaming channel. If you haven't watched it, please do. His editing must take forever. Fair play to him. But me and Gumba often clash. Me and Gumba often don't agree on things. But we don't kick off for each other, Got to pop off, guys. Catch you all again. Mr. Gray, I appreciate you stopping by. You legend. Have yourself a fantastic evening. Hi, everyone. I hate London. Would much rather go to Manchester or Liverpool. I'd rather go to the bowels of hell than drive through central London ever again. Because I had to drive, like, central London. It's the Google offices. It's King's Cross. King's Cross. And to thank you for driving on the shit, busy, horrible, aggressive roads, they charge you for emissions, because I got a diesel car, and then they charge you for congestion. I didn't congest London. You did, by making stupid fucking roads. Ooh, sir. I feel better now. When you said collaborate, we need a dude bro with y'all, they'd probably be up for it. It could be a lot of fun. But what's Mythos going to shout? If I do dude and Mythos does bro, what does Mythos shout? Demon. There you go, sorted. I guess the only way to be recognised is to be nasty. Unless you're called out for being nasty, I don't want to be. I just want to feel part of a community. I mean, I get called out as being nasty all the time, and some people have grounds for it. Some people are just butthurt because they can't be honest with the content, and it's easier to call me a bully, whatever. But to specifically make that video, speak for 13 minutes and not actually say a fucking word that made sense, pissed me off. All because I banned him from a live stream for talking shit. Beardo, is your Alexa still possessed by Vlad? I think it's still unplugged because he was pissing me off. I've driven to central London for years for work and it's a nightmare. It's disgusting. Doodle, how are you doing, Whips? Bad enough in Brighton, but London is terrible. See, I've driven to Brighton just before Christmas. When I was still working in the factory, I did some deliveries down there. Not a problem. Busy, but not that bad. Cardiff, not that bad. Newcastle, not that bad. Birmingham, I wouldn't even attempt the city centre of Birmingham because the roads to get there are fucking bad enough. Getting there, just some long-ass stressful weeks ahead, but other than that, I'm good. Omar, you're like 15 years old. What have you got to be stressed about? Come on now. You could be like poking cow pats with stick to break them and flicking shit at your mates. It's fun. I was probably about 10 when I did that, but still, you're a child. But you know, you're doing well. It's Leaf. I'm really haunted. Can you show me how to mask properly so you can't debunk me shite? No. Bristol over here, and it's an absolute shit show on the roads. One of the worst outside of London. Bristol is bad. Really bad. And it doesn't matter what time you get to Bristol. Much like London, 10 o'clock at the night, Bristol is fucked. Beardo, I've had a crap day. Can I get an Egan? Of course you can. Absolutely there.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Leeds is bad to drive. I've driven around Leeds a few times. It's not that bad. Cardiff was a nightmare. I think I'm just used to Cardiff because I worked there. I drove around Cardiff in a van for 8 hours a day. Beardo, Andrea wants an Egan. I've just done an Egan. Can I get a go fuck yourself? No reason, just because. Yes, you can. You can have two.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
There you go. Mandela affected. Thank you for the $5 Australian. Keep exposing them. I can't help it. I'm wearing shorts. Sorry. Shift workers changing out. Just really dislike school and the people in the class. I just dislike them. Don't stress about it, because when you go to college is a different world. I fucking adored college. If I could go back to any moment in time, if we exclude, you know, my beautiful wife, it would be college. I loved college. I mean, I went there on accident. For us, London equals train or coach, then tube around the place. Yeah, I'll never do it again. You get pistol whipped if you go to Birmingham City Centre. It can't be that bad, can it? Zach Vlogs is upset at you, Beardo. A little bit. I've had apologies off both of them and then demands to take my video down or edit parts of my videos out. Not happening. If you want to post everywhere for everyone to fucking see and then lie about it, because one of them said that I'd blocked them, proved that I hadn't blocked them, and then they were like, oh, I'll take all the stuff down if you take my parts out of you. Nah, not happening. If someone is upset by Beardo, they should look in the mirror. Most of the time, yeah. Can I have a piss off ghost, please? Yes, you can. Where the fuck is that?
Piss off, ghost!
Cody Breeman, thank you for the $10. Odd request, but can I get a happy birthday for my friend Amanda, who passed away last March? This month has been very rough for all of us. Absolutely, of course you can. To your dear friend Amanda, sorry for your loss. Happy birthday. Have a RAWR.
RAWR. RAWR.
Alyssa wants a RAWR. I've just done a RAWR, but, you know, it's Alyssa. So, Alyssa, you can get a special RAWR.
RAWR. RAWR.
Thank you for the £2, Kaylee G. Yes, take the opportunities in school without worrying about what people are trying to distract you. Later in college, you'll be independent and free. College was amazing for me. I was a really shy kid until college. Mandela Affected, thank you for the gifted membership. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Could we get some... Have I tried Indian food? I love Indian food. Love it. Could we just flood the chat with hearts for everyone that... Obviously, we've had a brief discussion about cancer and loss. Can we just get hearts for everyone that has gone through it, watched people go through it, lost people, anything? Just a big wall of love for the entire community. Thank you for that gifted. He went to the Paranormal Monkey as well. Let's go. I can keep talking while you lot flood this shit with hearts, because you're all good people. F what haters think. F them all. F them all in the bum. If they allow it. Here come the hearts. Can I get a RAWR for my husband, Steve? He's just had knee replacement surgery. Of course can.
RAWR. RAWR.
Christina with the $5 Canadian. Can you get her... Dude, bro? Of course you can.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
Sip of serotonin. How you doing? Carl Anderson, you're very, very welcome. To my dear wife, rest in peace. John, thoughts are with you, my friend. Do more Project Fear reaction videos. I love your previous reaction videos on the twins and Project Fear. The issue with the twins is the twins have been putting tweets out to say they're feeling bullied by the content. So if I was to do another one, I'm playing a part in what they're saying there. I've got to be careful. When people ask me not to do things for bullying reasons, I've got to... I know I'm not bullying them, but I don't want to give people excuses. So I'll give them a nice break, you know? A nice break. And then we'll paranormal sin the shit out of them. Been dumped by my best friend because of your autism. Simon, thank you for the 1 month. That is awful. Absolutely awful. But you're amongst 383 friends here. All of these hearts, all of it, it's all you, love and respect to each other, from each other. Absolutely fucking amazing. And I agree with Jolene. They were never your friend to begin with. You'll find better friends, trust me. I've had people in my life I thought were friends and they weren't. Hangers-on, users and all the rest of it. So many people wanted to be my best friend when I knew all the famous boys in the famous bands. Walked away from the music industry. Hey, where's my £5? Gone. F the Crayola kids. Life is too effing hard on us sometimes, but we have one another. Absolutely. Bubba, good evening to you. Any chance of a wee? Absolutely. You're all excused. She loves Beardo. She's got a little RAWR hoodie. I've seen. Fair play. It's really weird how many people's kids enjoy the channel. And I've had some people stop me and they're like, my son or my daughter loves your channel. And I'm like, you can't let them watch me. I swear. A lot. And they're like, they get it in school. Don't worry about it. You prefer animals to people. Fair enough. I wish Amanda's mum could see this. Everyone here is awesome. They absolutely are. And it's when all of this kindness and all of this love in the community is flying through the chat. Over nearly 400 people having a laugh and showing love and respect. And somebody's having a bad day and everyone jumps in to say it can get better. You've got friends here. All of that stuff undoes any claim of toxicity there is. It undoes all of it. Anytime I get a conscience or attack of the conscience, and it happens on occasion, I just look at you guys. I had a private message yesterday basically saying that I had, it's going to sound a bit much, but saved somebody's life because they were so far down the rabbit hole of fake paranormal through grief, and they couldn't understand why nothing was working for them. They wanted to end it all. And then they discovered debunkers. And initially the thought was, you've killed my hope. And then it is, you've shown me the truth. There could be something out there, but it's not easy. Beardo's teaching the kids we're doomed. Can you imagine it if they're watching me play Warzone? And the teacher's like, have you done your homework, little Michael? And little Michael goes, suck my ass, dude, bro. Whee! Judge yourself by the enemies you keep. I better not. Go back to lurker mode, listening ahead. Alex on Wheels, I appreciate you. What a bunch of bastards we are. I know. Can you give me a link or a place to look to read about the thing you mentioned about ghosts not being visible during... Wait, what? Can you give me a link or a place to look to read about the thing you mentioned about ghosts not being visible during the day? Oh, that was about the Tesla. It wasn't about not seeing ghosts in the day. It was about the Tesla can't see ghosts at all. It was a video that I watched. There was a guy that was involved in the design of it, basically shit all over, because it's not just Kalani that's done it. I think the first one to do it was Daz Black, like a year ago. Catherine, thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you. Beardo, mate, your old nephew loves your lives. He also loves Purple. Training him early. Purple will get you in more trouble than me. Hearts for Beardo. Sorry, I've choked on air. Somebody said purple and immediately I've choked on air. It's like a disease. Glasgow Ghost Hunters, thank you for the $4.99. I've just bought the book off Amazon for Granny Dumpling. It's a fantastic read, honestly, and for a great cause, so yeah. A PTSD from yesterday's COD, plus my butt still hurts from the amount of ass kicking you guys gave me. I mean, Kulox, I've never claimed to be good at COD, but yesterday I was on form. Last 2 games were mine. Rinsed everyone. Sorry I have to go. Have a great night, everyone. Lisa, never be sorry because you've got to go and do some real life shit. Never be sorry. Have you seen the little girl's rant about the high price of ice cream? I have not. Mrs. Geeks in the car park. Bella, I'm not sure I read about it. I've seen a shadow figure in the day. Most of the experience at home have been in the daytime. Yeah, I think I've said... I know what she's getting at. And I think I've spoken like too fast in when I said it. I know what she means though. But it was about the Tesla not seeing ghosts in the day. Signing out now, I'm here. Mrs. Geek, I hope your shift goes fast. And when you come home in the morning, I will give you the nod of approval. MILF. John S., thank you for the £2. I appreciate you. Stargate Atlantis gifted 1 Beardo Get Scared membership. Thank you very, very much, Stargate Atlantis. Beardo, do you believe in beginner's luck? I don't believe in luck at all. I don't think I believe in luck at all. I don't gamble, so... No. No, I don't think I do. Don't spit your drink all over the place again, Beardo. Hey, it took me ages to clean all that up. Water everywhere, because one of you lot made me laugh while I was drinking. I knew I recognised that Zach. He was in the Tesla vid Seg reacted to. He's a very wee man. Yep. I've seen the ice cream thing. That's funny. I'll have a look. Beardo, when's the next horror gaming day? When I can find a game that looks decent, and when I'm not out doing other stuff, basically because of the investigating, like the next 2 weekends I'm busy, but they'll be back, especially with the run up to Halloween. I will find horror games or replay horror games in the run up to Halloween especially. My grandma used to run her feet on the floor to generate some luck. My nan used to do something with a coin. Can't remember what it was. I hate when you go for a meal and the kids are there running around screaming, grabbing food off their plate and no one is saying anything. Why? No idea. Because if I did that when I was a kid, doghouse. I wouldn't have done it when I was a kid because I was brought up the right way. I worked at a haunted school. I'm here till 10:30 tonight. Then I get to go home. Womble. I hope no ghosties are there. But I get scared. I can't understand how people think you in the community are toxic. Without this place, I wouldn't still be on this side of the veil. So thank you all. Bob Knox, I appreciate you. I've done some things that where people have got grounds to say toxic. I have. But people don't understand comedy and especially don't understand British sarcasm. They just don't. Can we have something for James Earl Jones, rest in peace? Yeah, I seen that this morning. The voice of Darth Vader. Simon Passant, thank you for the £2. Sending love to you, Beardo. You're a good man. I appreciate you, Simon. Thank you very, very much. What can we do for... I don't think I've got anything epic enough for James Earl Jones passing, you know? Copy me.
Yes, Carl. I've heard just over there. I've heard it gets very moist down the middle. Copy me. What was that?
Dead cold. It is one of the greatest things ever created. Beardo, have you said hello to Whitney Groom's daughter, Winter? I have not. Whitney Groom's daughter, Winter. Hello. Have a RAWR.
RAWR. RAWR.
You said Lee's shorts many times. I'm wearing them. I'm wearing the tit shorts. Linda Lawson, thank you for the 199. Kazbex, thank you for the 5 months. Love to see everyone piss off, Ghost.
Piss off, Ghost.
Agreed, but the MVP goes to Doodle for her final statements. She done me yesterday, fair play to it. Shit, sorry for spelling. I had ADHD since I was 13, so you know what it means. We don't worry about capital letters. We don't worry about spelling mistakes or anything. We're not that childish over here. Far too cold now for shorts. I mean, it's 15 degrees and windy as shit, and I'm still in shorts. I wear shorts all year round. Like, if I go on investigation, I'm obviously going to wear combats or jeans. But for the most part, shorts all year round. Any of the Shy Talk channels claiming to have spoken with James Earl Jones yet? I hope not. I really hope not. You would find it funny if you knew the context. Thanks, Beardo. You're welcome. Must return to work. Thank you all for brightening my day. No problem, Jody Music. Moist haunted. It's a cold day, still in the high 90s. It's only 15 degrees, yeah? Holy crap, Beardo, you nearly made me wet myself with the Facebook video. I can't believe people wanted to watch 5 hours of it, and they are watching 5 hours of it. Or 4.5, is it? Or it might be up to 6 hours again now because of the lack of copyright claims. Who wears short shorts? Do you, Kaylee G? I don't wear short shorts. These are knee-length shorts. You made a day. Thank you so much. Never a chore. Azrael the Fiend. It's not really horror, but it's paranormal. You might enjoy it. It's called The Banisher's Ghosts of New Eden. It plays like God of War, and you find ghosts and cleanse people that are haunted. Put in the Discord, Azrael, because I'll forget by the time I end this stream. We say things like moist spoon, toe jam, and moist to the toe jam. Yes, we do. Happy anniversary, Beardo.
Go fuck yourself.
That was the 31st of July. You tit. Dead cold. Thank you, dude. You should a bloody legend. I got to spend a few hours with you window shopping. They were perving. What are Lee shorts? These are Lee shorts. If you watch Really Haunted, he's always in the same pair of grey shorts. So I bought a pair just to mock him. And then I discovered they were really comfortable. No wonder he never takes them off. But I washed mine. Cargo shorts is what you wear? Beardo in booty shorts. Nobody needs to see that shit. Nobody. Wait, do you remember? How was your holiday? The Zach Baggins movie, The Deliverance on Netflix, was absolute crap. It was shit. I literally, it was 2 hours and 3 minutes. I looked at my wife and I went, I've just wasted my fucking life with that. And she woke up and went, what? I fell asleep. That was boring. Exactly. Kazbex, thank you for the $2.99. Every day is Beardo's birthday. It's not. I still haven't seen Near Dark yet. You wouldn't believe how much time I've spent in this studio the last few days. I can't sleep properly when Miss Geek's not at work, so instead of spending my evening sat in there watching films, I'm in here creating content. Just in a hope that one day, one spirit will tell halfway to go. I mean, if you've watched the video that I've put out on Facebook, at one pod, you'll see a spirit box called Lee the C-Bomb. I didn't add it in, it's just there. But I did point out that I added the Pornhub bar to his laptop screen. That was all me. I thought it was funny. Mr. BB wears shorts all year long. They just comfy, you know? Late to the party, Brian here. Hey ha. Hey Beardo. Hey Macaulay. Right. I'm not even going to butcher your surname. I'm very sorry. But I see you. Stina Hosholm. Can we have a birthday song? Absolutely not. This is your birthday song. Even a bit, I hope you're well and comfy in Lee's shorts. Always comfy. So much room for the testes, you know? If I ever get married, I want to get married wearing a kilt in honour of my Scottish heritage. I wanted to do a kilt for our wedding. And my dad went, I'm not wearing one of them. Stupid. Okay. SB, we're coming out of 9 days of 90 to 100 degree heat. It's only 81 today. Jesus. You're still banning? I'm always banning. Watch. There you go. I thought I had more buttons. Did I not make any more buttons? Clearly not. Oh yeah. We haven't checked in on Deadpool.
Oh, fuck off. Adorn me, Beardo. Fucking A! It's perfect.
Never wears shorts, it's jeans, a kilt, or naked. Fair enough. Kilts in the summer, I think it would be a fantastic idea for men. All that breeze. Teletubbies want Twin Paranormal to come back and join them. No hot balls, Beardo. No. Can we get a happy birthday for Disco Santa?
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
DM Baby Girl, thank you for the 7 months. My old ass birthday is this Saturday. Can you ban it? Oi, birthday, you're banned. There's a medium by the name of Shona Bella. She does some of the contact the famous people that have died. Beardo, I'm going to order myself a new GFX card. I've had the GTX 1060 Ti for years. Going to order an RTX 4060. Wish I could have the 4070, but you've got to go with what you can afford, pal. The 4060 is fine for gaming. It's fine for your average, not average, but less intensive editing. Absolutely fine. I don't think you use DaVinci Resolve, do you? I only got the 4070 because of the AI stuff that it uses to help you edit faster. I still haven't worked out where it is, but that's why I bought it. Nothing to do with making Warzone look better. Don't tell my wife. Hopefully you're not in Lee's shorts. They're my shorts. They just happen to look a lot like Lee's. Okay? In Tennessee, you can pretty much wear shorts all year round unless you get the rare chance of snow. Hello from Vancouver, Canada. Hello to you. Thanks for introducing me to Daz Games. I'm not a gamer, but I spent the past weekend watching him play Still Wakes the Deep. Loved it. Loz from Oz. He's a very, very entertaining guy. I've watched him for years. This is getting intense. Too many Daves. We're going to have to change people's names because there's about 50 Lindas about these days. David's everywhere. There's loads of Julies, Julias, and Juliets. DaVinci Resolve is probably the best free editor. The free... like, I've got the paid version, obviously because of the masking and stuff, because I was learning to do masking. The free version, you can mask in the free version, but it's the old rotoscope method. Whereas with my graphics card and with DaVinci Studio, I literally draw a blue line on something and it's masked it for me. And it tracks it. It's fantastic. Well, unless you sail the seven seas. What? Yeah. I'm going to get a new PC. I'm going to get a new PC game that came out. Space Marine 2 looks awesome. I'm not getting it for that reason either, Beardo. I'll be getting Silent Hill 2, and I will be playing it, and I will be streaming it. I loved Silent Hill 2. Would you do a paranormal investigation with Amy's Crypt? Yeah. I would, but same as any channel, no disclaimers or anything like that. I don't think they'd ask me to. I don't think they've got an issue with me at all. I've spoken to them a few times, and they've seemed open to my criticism of a lot of the gadgets and gizmos. Obviously, the longer I'm doing this, the more skeptical I am of all of the gadgets and gizmos. But they've never tried to silence me or claim that I'm talking out of my ass or anything. Offered me access to the coding and all that, and I'm like, I can't read coding. I'm not purple. Space Marine 2 is amazing. I think you might like it. Maybe. I use CapCut because it's easy. I'm not good with tech. DaVinci Resolve, when you first open it up, is so confusing. But if you've got two monitors, what I suggest you do is get your idea, get your footage, get it all onto DaVinci Resolve in your bin or in your content bin. And then on your second monitor, open up a YouTube, how to DaVinci Resolve, and then whatever you're trying to create, and follow it step by step. Because after you've done it 2 or 3 times, it's lodged in there then. Because I used to rotoscope the masking in when I was taking the piss out of the fakers. Amy's Crypt, you have a massive crush on Amy. A lot of people have a massive crush on Amy. Obviously, I don't, because my wife is the most beautiful woman in the world. Can't afford a powerful gaming laptop, so game using older games on Steam. Nothing wrong with that. You're named after your nana. I'm named after my grandfather, my great-grandfather, my uncle. All of the eldest men in my family have got the same name. DaVinci Resolve is great. Even the free version of DaVinci Resolve is fantastic. Because when I was looking at editing software, because what some of you may not know is, when I first started this channel, I didn't edit on a PC because my PC couldn't handle it. I used that. I'd record my reactions on the old PC, not even the PC I've got over there that Mrs. Geek uses, my old PC, and then I'd transfer the file over to here, and then I'd edit it on my phone. They're all named Beardo, absolutely. They all had massive beards and beer bellies. Every one of them. I'm a Kelly, and we're fairly rare. I know a Kelly. Great advice on the free DaVinci. Very overwhelming, so still going to what I know. No matter what your editing software is, there will be tutorials on YouTube. And if you find the right ones, they can talk you through anything. Absolutely anything. There's stuff I've learned to do on DaVinci Resolve that I've never used in a video. Like tracking text. When you move your hand, text will track with it. I've never used it. I know how to do it. I've just never done it. Because the Mr. Beast style of editing isn't for me. I like Amy from Amy's Crypt 2 until I wonder how she smells after a night sweaty investigations. I've never looked at anyone and gone, I wonder how their sweat smells. Never done it. Linda Coffey, my hubby has the generational name too, all named James. I broke the Linda curse by calling my daughter Isla. Thing is, my brother has got the family name on my dad's side is all the same for them as well. They've all got it, which is bizarre. And then when I did my heritage thing, I found out that my grandmother, my nanny, the woman I was closest to in the world, her first name wasn't her first name. like, they've sent me the wrong fucking name, yeah? That's not my nan. It was. She lied to me for 30 however many years. Devastated. Your PC as a GeForce FX graphics card? GeForce FX? I've never heard of that. Okay, for odd names, mine is Christ. I am named after no one. My mum was just weird. Was she a Nirvana fan? Because Christ Novoselic. There you go. Nice. Great things start on phones. I did my digital drawings on my phone. I only got a drawing tablet a few months ago. Jesus, really? Didn't know you did that. I didn't know you did it on a phone. How do you draw on a phone? I can't even get my signature right on a phone. What's up, Brother Beardo? Can I get a dude, bro? David Hamas. Of course you can.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro!
Murders! We've caught a ghost!
No, we will not be discussing how Amy's sweat smells. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? I'm named after a song about a teenager that shot himself in class. Jeremy. Way before Nirvana. Alright, I thought you were young, that's all. Beardo, I'm sleepy. Can I get a wee? Course you can. No falling asleep in class. On my nan's 100th birthday, I found out her name was not her name. What is it with nans? But what camera do you use, and do you use it to investigate as well? No. I've taken the camera from up there. This is the Elgato Facecam Pro. That stays there. I've got a Panasonic Lumix GH5 that I use for the B-roll because the colour depth is better on it. And then I use the Sony AX53 for the actual investigation. I'm a Craig. Don't see too many around. I was in school with roughly 17 Craigs. 17. 3 of them were all called Craig Williams. So we called them Fudge, Sad Sack, and Santa. No idea why. Someone say something about Beardo's birthday cake. I don't have a birthday cake. I'll ban you. I'm named after the Scottish poet as I was born on his birthday. Otherwise, I would have been called William after my dad and his dad, etc. My son is called William. How many Pauls are in the chat? Probably quite a few. Paranormal Monkey, how specific? I'm guessing Amy smells of Vegemite and Tim Tams dipped in fish sauce. You're all unhinged. All of you. Absolutely unhinged. Justin comes in here with all his smut and all his hee. Have you seen how prim and proper he is on his podcast? And then I know when he's read one of my comments because he does that. Yes, guest. I'm a teacher, don't you know? Tish tosh. And he comes in here and he's disgusting. Thought your granddad's name was Larry for years. Turned out his name was Thomas. Jesus. I mean, I thought my grandfather's name was Bampy for years, and it turned out it wasn't. But I get scared, new, short ready, just need some music in the editor. Appreciate you, Doodle. You absolute legend. Fudge, Sad Sack, and Santa. Yeah. I think Sad Sack's... Where did Sad... I'm sure Sad Sack came from a program called The Raggy Dolls. We called one boy Fudge... because of the chocolate bars, the fudge, like a finger of fudge chocolate bars. So you open your lunchbox up in school and every day you got a different chocolate bar. Or you change it up now and again. The guy had fudge bars for 3 years solid. Fucking bizarre. There's another guy we called Twix because Twix every day without fail. Craig is a popular name in Scotland. It's a popular name in Wales as well. Dark Carlin, my youngest, when he played ball, his name would be called over a speaker and everybody would be like, who? Everybody knew him as Peanut, not Timothy. It's getting so weird now that when people use my real name, I sometimes miss that they talk into me. And my wife, on occasion, calls me Beardo and forgets that I've got a real name. My in-laws have started calling me Beardo. It's a bit weird. And somebody will be like, and then he said my name. Oh, everyone knows my name. Dale. Do you mean Beardo? YouTuber. Even News Crypt once casually mentioned she married Jared for like a green card, but that doesn't make sense. I'm assuming that's a joke because they're both Australian. I can't believe he's a primary teacher. Must be his way to blow off steam. I couldn't do it. Twix kick ass? Yeah, but not every day of the week. Not every day of the week. Raggy dolls, dolls like you and me. Dun, dun, dun. I hated sitting next to someone eating yogurt at school. One guy used to get it all over his hands. Fish cake and chips. I used to live on fish cakes and chips when I was younger. Mrs. Geek is awesome. Thank you, David and Elle. She is. You only played with Barbie. When I was at school, I was called Taz because the bullies used to nip my packed lunch and I'd get hungry. That's fucking horrible. My cousin's called Taz, but that's because his full name is Tarian. He was Wolfie for 12 years. Most forgot my real name. To be fair, I've never really gone by my real name. I've always had nicknames. Like, Beardo's been around for a while, but I've always had nicknames. When we were meeting on the college recruiters, it was all I could do to call him Timothy and not Peanut. The nurses named him that at the hospital when he was born. We used to call our mate Smack It because every time we saw him, we wanted to smack him. Fucking hell. Salted caramel Twix. Oh, that sounds good. Have you seen the Twix Bear advert? Yes. Wow, I'm late. Tammy, what time do you call this? Stu, yes, salted caramel Twix. Stop talking about stuff I can't eat, damn you. Nurturing Hands Healer. I was nicknamed Kelzols, and I have no clue why. I've got friends that don't know why they've got nicknames. One of my closest friends, his name is Chris. You'll see him in the chat now and again as Sparky Gamer. Known him for years. Sparky Gamer because he's an electrician. His nickname all through school and up until about 10 years ago was Monk. And nobody knows why. Not even he knows why. Freaks me out when people call me by my real name. I was always Ches, Chezza, and now Doodle and Whips. Yes. I feel weird when I use your real name, but I only do it to annoy you. My nickname is Bull. My uncle gave it to me. I know a few people called Bull, and for obvious reasons. Mint chocolate Kit Kat. That sounds nice. Stop it! My nickname is Nescafe. I can't think why, Linda Coffee. You made Rocky Road. My name is Richie. My dad calls me Big Frank. I asked why and he said, it's funny. Chezza, I'm not asking about whips. It's nothing rude. That's a nickname I give Chezza. So some of you will know I'm a big, big fan of Tim the Tap Man, a American streamer, huge on Twitch, came over to YouTube, massive on YouTube. Now he's doing both. And he's got a moderator and channel manager that runs everything for him. And he's called Whips. And when he gets annoyed at Whips or even at the game, and he will blame Whips even though Whips has done nothing wrong, I started doing that to Doodle and it's kind of stuck. The only one giving me nicknames is you, Beardo. Signed the Canadian Tentacle Girl Frenchie. Yes. And if any of you want to ask one Annalise why I call her Tentacle Girl, feel free. I'm not answering it. I'm so dead. My nephew's name is Jake, and my brother and sister all call him Sam. What the fuck? My nickname is Spock. I got in the Air Force basic training. There was a kid in school called Spock because he had pointy ears, the poor bastard. Poor guy. I only remember him because he was the only boy that was bullied more than me. I see you, Madonna. Yeah, Madonna, we can see you. It says Doodle here. Hi, Queen, I can't see you. Yep, there you go. She's responded to you. New soldier called Tetley has been shot so many times he had more perforations than a tea bag. I mean, how many times did he get shot? Jesus. So glad I was born a girl or I'd been called Bruce. My best mate calls me Sticky. I don't actually know why. Beardo gave me the nickname too, Camel Toe. Yes, I did. You've been called daddy. I hope it's by your kids. Because that spins me out. It fucking freaks me out, that. I remember somebody doing it once to try and freak me out, and I was like, don't ever do that again. Ever. Oh. I love Doodle. Nah, I don't mean that. I mean Doodle the Warzone Rescuer. I'd love pointy ears, but that's the goth in me. I know loads of goths that wore like prosthetic pointy ears and stuff. I never went that far. Only people that really know me in Ipswich, it's Naomi, but others know me as Barbie. The ones that really don't know me, if that makes it... What? I mean, I call you Naomi Barbie. I use both your names. My nickname for years was Stone, because apparently I looked like Stonefish from Neighbours. Who's Stonefish? I'm old, and the only time I watched Neighbours was when my grandparents were babysitting me, or I was at my grandparents, because my nan loved it. So when I last watched Neighbours, it was Harold, Madge, Jason Donovan, Kylie Minogue, Craig McLaughlin, and Guy Pearce. Guy Pearce, you know him, the Hollywood actor. He was in Neighbours. I used to work with a guy that had the nickname Frog, and it's because of his voice was deep and scratchy. Yeah, there was a guy I used to work with called Frog, but it's because his eyes were... It was a horrible nickname. I never gave it to him, and he didn't mind it. But yeah, it's because his eyes were too far apart. There's some cruel people out there. I was called 1 Inch because of my name by scout leaders when I was 9. That's just wrong. I don't think that was because of your name, Justin. You know where I'm going with that. But then I just realised you said when you were 9. So I'm not going to finish that. Didn't Stonefish resemble a Sasquatch? I don't know who Stonefish is. Stonefish was Toadie's older... See, I remember Toadie. Neighbours has ended now. It's back. I've got a mate that's my age, that's into like hardcore punk, death metal, veganism, fuck the power and all the rest of it, and he loves Neighbours. Like, he was signing petitions and everything to get Neighbours back, and apparently it's back. Or it's back on UK TV at least. What the hell? Harrison said, can I get a RAWR, please, Beardo? Of course you can, Harrison. Harrison? RAWR.
RAWR. RAWR.
You wonder if Toadfish is still in Neighbours? He's gotta be. My Longshanks nickname comes from being 6'8". Jesus! I knew a guy at school that we called Horse. Unfortunately, we knew at shower time he wasn't hung. Actually, I've got another very close mate called Pricey, or when he turns up in here, Wiz. But for the longest of times, he was called Tripod. Because when we were in the army cadets, we'd all done like the river rafting and assault course and shit. We got in the shower, he dropped his kegs, and one of the boys was like, "Look at that!" We all looked. It was like a baby's forearm. And he's a short guy, like 3 little legs. Look at the size on that thing. Everyone was looking. And for a good while, he was called Pricey Pubes or Pricey Tripod. Because he was like 11 years old. Hairy chest, shaving the lot. What a weirdo. And now he's bald. Poor guy. Andrew Goodyear, good evening to you. Can you... Kaza, of course you can get a RAWR.
RAWR. RAWR.
Biscuity Bunghole, yours was leper because of your skin condition. Somebody, about 10 years ago, I had a massive flare-up of psoriasis on my head there. I think it's actually clearing this time. But it was really bad and it was horrible. And one guy was trying to get the name Reptile assigned to me. And I was like, why Reptile? And he was like, because of all that skin you shed. He didn't call me Reptile again after that. Fucker. Baby's arm holding an apple. Dude was a hobbit. Yeah, he's only 5'3" now, and he's 40. He's a year older than me. he was like he's the longest friend I've ever had. Like we were in primary school or nursery school all the way up. But because he was born in September, he's technically a year older than me, but he was in my year in school. When we went to college, because we did college as well, somebody was like, if he's a year older than you, how come he's in our college year? And I said, because he's so thick, they kept him back a year. And that story actually stuck for a little bit. I had to step away for a bit. Can I get a wee? Of course you can. Alley-oop. Does anyone know if Hasbro has ever been sued for the Ouija board summoning demons that apparently destroy lives? It would be the Parker brothers they would have to go for first, I believe. They call me Tiny and I'm 6'5". I've worked with about 8 different doormen called Tiny, and they're all massive. Me, BB, we all did that at the time when someone knew his taller, longest friend. Well, technically he was my longest friend. He's got a third leg. I'm right in thinking, I heard you say you were working with Creaky Blinders soon. Yeah, we were going to be doing it, I don't know how long ago, but obviously he's a very busy man. I'm a very busy man. And at some point, one of us has probably messaged the other, and the other one hasn't read it. Probably. Hey, Natu Haunted, how you doing? You loving this? Simon, did you want my email in case you need to chat, bro? That's good. I like that. I appreciate you. Thank you for reaching out to Simon knowing he's having a bit of a tough time. David and L, you're a good guy. Longest friend I've ever had. Apparently true more ways than one. Yeah, but he was only 5'3". Still only 5'3". A bully at my high school one day jumped over a toilet cubicle door, so I threw shit in his face. He's known as Shithead for months. There was a guy I was in school with. And his name was Carl Young. We were playing rugby and somebody had obviously let a dog onto the rugby pitch. And he'd landed in dog shit. And his nickname in school the following Monday was Oof. And when the teacher said, "Why are you calling Carl Oof?" we were like, "Oof lang dung Carl Young." It still makes me laugh. We had a friend in school called Sid. Nobody knows why. His name was Craig. Bunghole get dressed. Yeah, bunghole. I'm quite hairy, but most don't notice because my body height is almost see-through. Your body hair is almost see-through. I'm just not that hairy. I mean, I know that's a silly thing to say with this, but I'm not a hairy bloke. And halfway down my legs, sort of halfway down my shins, I've got no hair because I fell in a bonfire when I was a kid. / pushed. In the back, lurking, gonna get some washing done. Can I get an Egan? Of course you can. Shit, I've lost the button again. There it is.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
What's Zach doing? We shall see. Whips.
Hello there. How you doing? You come here often?
Every day.
Oh, why is that?
I work here.
Oh.
What about the guy called Barry Matthews and they call him Basmati Rice? They called me Clash because I wore clothes of the worst clashing colours. Nicknames are cool. I mean, I know some of them were horrible and some kids didn't deserve it. I mean, Ooflung Dung Carl Young, he deserved it. The kid was a prick. When am I getting Zach back on the button? There. You sing to all the buttons. I found Zach. Ghost question. A haunted house gets demolished. What happens when the ghost when it gets knocked down? Does it follow the bricks into the landfill or haunt the site that the house used to stand on? If you want to go off haunted stories and haunted histories and stuff, they stay put. Because a lot of asylums have been partially knocked down and then reconstructed into living accommodation. Floors have been raised and ghosts are seen with their feet missing, and they think it's because the floors have been raised. people walk in corridors that no longer exist, and they say things like that ghost has walked through a wall because there used to be a door there, which is pretty cool. When's my next gaming stream? It'll be tomorrow from 2 p.m. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 2 p.m. I am considering changing it up and going earlier at 12 p.m. and maybe doing 6-hour streams instead, because I'm really enjoying the gaming streams as well. As long as it doesn't interfere with the main content. But because Mrs. Geek is nights, I can work later at night, even though she's like, you need to chill out. I'm like, I could lay on the sofa and watch TV like a lazy bastard, or I could sit out here and just make content, you know? Because I genuinely love what I do. I used to get called Chezza Stark at school, old neighbour's character of the 90s, because I had the same hair. I don't think I watched that then. I don't remember anyone called Chezza Stark. I remember Jason Donovan and Kylie Minogue, especially for you, and then I hated Neighbours because of that song. Thanks, mate. I always forget. Not a problem. But you know, I was called the Jolly Green Giant at high school because I was the tallest, or Amazon, because I was able to bench press and leg press 200 pounds. I have a very stacked, curvy figure and defined muscles. Holy shit. Are you still, like, hench, as the chavs would say in the UK? Are you still all, like, muscular? Because all of mine have gone to shit. My muscles have been replaced by lard. Leanne Simons, I'm very well, thank you. 2 p.m. my time, yes. Carl answered, okay, so ghosts can walk through walls, yet don't fall through floors, nor do they follow the rules of gravity, so why don't they float off into space? Because they've been grounded by God. I don't know. I'm not talking about what I think, or you know, when I'm saying these things, these are reported hauntings. Like, I've got a video out tomorrow. It's quite a short video. It's just footage of a reportedly haunted place. I tell a very short version of the story. Doesn't mean I think it's real. It's just a reporting on what is reported, kind of. Same as when I'm going to be doing... Joe, I've done... It's gone. It's gone. Whips. Tell him what I was trying to say. Lard. You don't like the word lard, do you, tentacle girl? Thought the French liked lard. Grounded by God. It's the best answer I had, all right? Considering it was on the spur of the moment, I think I did all right with that comment. He's paraphrasing Kenny Biddle. Don't paraphrase Kenny Biddle. The man is... he's not capable of being a good debunker because some guy sat in his car said the following. Don't watch that guy because he just breaks stuff down. And, yeah, that's just stupid. Crazy. Crazy to believe it. I don't have a six-pack. I got a full keg. Me too. Beto, yes, but I also work construction when I'm not at my mum's. Too lazy to exercise. So work hard and I have a farm. I'm genuinely interested in seeing, like, the guns, you know? Sorry. I think it's incredible the shape that some women can get into. Like the WWE wrestler, Rhea Ripley. Her back is fucking insane. I don't know what she can... And obviously she can lift full-grown men above her head and throw them like they're toys. But her back, the muscle on that woman's back is something special. Sam Edwards, good evening to you, my dear friend. You're welcome, Simon. Ghosts don't float away because they have concrete boots. There you go. I'll stick with the grounded by God. China was another one, yeah. China was, they called her the ninth wonder for a reason. And it wasn't what she did after the WWE. The back door to China. Scott Socks Kerr, how are we doing? Have you seen Fafa Fitness? One hot but ripped chick? I haven't. What's the woman that eats all the food really fast? Shucky or something like that. Incredible. Have a good look at that woman. Obviously, because she's doing eating competitions, the shape she is in, because she's got to burn that food off. She is in good shape, like muscle. She's picking up a sausage and her arms are... Beth Phoenix arms are still huge, and she's got to be pushing 50 now. Fair play to him. Rachel Riley's in good shape too. Speaking of God, hear this today. If the devil is punishing bad people, doesn't that make him good? That lives in your brain rent-free? That's been going on in my head since I was a kid. Something my dad said, because my dad's atheist. Nigella Lawson. I haven't seen anything of Nigella in years, but I remember a lot of my mates suddenly taking up interest in baking cakes and shit. They never cooked a thing. They watched a lot of cookery stuff. Leah Schutz. That's it. Leah is mind-blowing. Yeah. Absolutely incredible. Can I get a dude bro please for my boyfriend Sean? He cleaned the house fully whilst I was at the hospital and he loves these videos. Sean, Helen wants you to have a dude bro. Here's your dude bro. Top man.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
The sheep is in good shape. Fair. I mean, to be fair, the sheep hasn't got a belly hanging out of his fucking hoodie. I was mortified when me and Mrs. Geek went away and I realised that my stomach was hanging lower than my clothes. I'm like, I'm not eating. I'm not eating. Ever again. Kelly, I appreciate you. Have a fantastic rest of your night. Thank you very much. My missus is in good shape, just as well. The sheep is round. Oh, I hope your missus isn't watching this because she is going to beat the shit out of you. And she should. Paranormal Monkey Podcast, what was your final scene you guessed yesterday? Real haunting. I think it's real to that guy. Sorry, I've just answered a question that wasn't for me. Yeah, hot Facebook, David and L. What? I don't do the hot Facebooks and all that bollocks. I got no time for it. Too busy looking at idiots pretending that their houses and the kitchens are haunted. Why do ghosts only play with kitchen drawers? Knobheads. Your teacher used to call you Cool Breeze. Beardo, lol, no pictures. It embarrasses my daughter, but at rest, my arms are 18 inches around and my thighs are 24. Holy shit. Good effort. If you aren't subbed to the sheep, you're messing up. I have the body of a god. Shame that god is Buddha. I know that feeling, Sam. I know that feeling. Amber Lewis, did you have a good time at least? What has Amber been doing? I have missed the last hangout and missed you all this past week. Welcome back, Amber Lewis. Finally back from my cruise, sick as a dog. Oh. Your hair is looking good, Beardo. Love from Mrs. Socks. I still feel like a normie. Like Sam Edwards in the chat. Sam will remember me in college with pink dreadlocks. Like Sideshow Bob, pink dreadlocks. Wearing boiler suits to college with barcodes on the back of it because I thought Slipknot with the dog's ball. I still think they are, to be fair. Tammy Mummo of Twins, how you doing? Undecided, Brian. Most can be explained, but if the witnesses' accounts are to be believed, some are very interesting similarities in the descriptions. I think they believe it. Generally, I think they believe it. And the fact that he's not making money off that book leans me further into they believe it. Somebody has had an experience there. My body is like Thor's, the depressed one. Me too, Biscuity. Me too. Hulk Hogan, I have 22mm grass sneaks. My friend's mum and dad used to live in a house with a very cold bathroom, and when you were in the bath, the chain on the toilet would flush by itself. Justin, it's the shadow he saw under the door for me. James, get on that. I feel the same. I was on a cruise from the 1st to the 8th, went to Cozumel, Grand Cayman, and Montego Bay. Hulk Hogan's a fucking liar. The shit Hulk Hogan has said over the years. How did he think people will believe it? By the way, I'm loving Ghosts on Trent. I've been watching them a lot lately. Ghosts on Trent are such good guys. Fantastic investigators. They brought a video out yesterday. Sunday. I don't think the video was even out, and some guy comments, fake. Every week I would fail. Fake. Fake. What are Ghosts on Trent faking? Exactly. I'd love for him to answer me, because I've asked, what are they faking? Are they faking that the ghost is not there? Because nothing happens in the videos. So is it like they turn the camera like, oh, fuck, there's a ghost in the way. Right, we'll have to edit that out after. And they Photoshop in or rotoscope in around the ghost, and they're like, right, put a fridge on. Put a fridge there. Nobody will know. Vito, you're lucky to have a good head of hair. So many guys lose it too young. I mean, my dad was bald in his 20s, and I was like, fuck, I don't want that for me. Don't want it for me. I want to start it going grey really young like he did. I was like, great, I'm going bald. It's going to happen. I'm going to be bald. Luckily, I mean, my grandfather was, you know, he was an elderly man when he passed away, and he still had his full head of hair. He had a little bit of a widow's peak coming in his 80s, but he had a full head of hair. And his hair wasn't as grey as mine is, even in his 80s. Ghosts on Trent would never fake. I know, but to have them being accused of fakery when nothing happens in the videos for the most part blows my mind. My glasses have gone all manky. I hate them. Rocky body slamming Hulk Hogan was epic. I've never been a fan of Hulk Hogan. Even as a kid, I wasn't a fan of Hulk Hogan. Ultimate Warrior. And then, obviously, The Undertaker came into it, and I was a fan. Instantly hooked. Widow's Peak. Yeah. BRB, need a piddlewee. A piddlewee? Is that like peeing twice? When I was a kid, my mum told me the ghost in the house in Chudley used to pinch your bum, normally during the daytime, and when Dad and me were out. Dad said it was the milkman. Dato Hoot Hoot. What? My dad used to say someone had a baldy head of hair. My dad used to say someone had a baldy head of hair. What age did you start going grey, Beardo? I was in my teenage years. I think 19. I started to get bits there and a little bit on the temple. And by the time I was 24, 25, it was... The sides were white in my 20s, but I used to... That's why I've always had hair shaved up to there. It was because I used to be embarrassed about my hair. And then I used to just ferment it and everything. Because I was far too young to go grey. But the top always stayed quite dark. And the last 2 years, that's gone that grey. Undertaker was the best ever. I agree. Macho Man Randy Savage. You hate wrestling? A lot of people do. My wife can't stand it. Hulk Hogan looks like the love child of Arnie and Jimmy Savile. Oh, fucking hell. Wow. Lee from Three Spires still has a head full of hair. I mean, I've got the proof.
Yes, Carl. I've heard just over there. I've heard it gets very moist down the middle. Copy me. What was that?
There you go. Yeah, Lee's got a full head of hair. He just happens to be able to put it in his backpack when he's going home. Looks like Hulk's All-American beer is going well. I didn't know he did one. Beardo, can I have hot diggity dog for losing a double mattress while... How... Of all the things to lose, how did you lose that? But yes, you can.
Hot diggity dog, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity dog, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Poor Beardo and Crow, they've got no idea what we're on about. I'm completely lost. Why is everyone laughing? What have you done? Becky Hammers, yes, The Undertaker. Ric Flair will always be the GOAT. Lee, as he said moist again, Lee, don't say moist. Naomi doesn't like the word... The fuck did I press
Carl,
then?
I've heard just over there.
What was that button?
I've heard it gets very moist.
Wait, can you guys hear me?
Down the middle. Copy me. What was that?
Do you want to press in these buttons? Can you guys hear me? Because my mic should be cutting out, and I don't think it is. Crow thought it was Dutch. What's Dutch? Ric Flair's had a lot of controversies in his time, yeah. Julie R., hello to you. Mick Foley is an all-time best. I love Mick Foley. Did somebody say moist? They did. British Bulldog was amazing. Dried plums, then, if moist is abandoned. Yes, we hear you. Shit. Don't hit that button again. So does it do it over all of them? Hello, 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 hello. Wait.
Hello there.
Zach Baggins is a dildo.
How you doing?
You can hear me. Right. Took £1,000 weight off me, that's for sure. What are you on about, Cole? As Cole just woke up from last week's stream and finished a sentence. It didn't cut out that time. It didn't cut out that time, but usually it doesn't. What? Loved you, Mrs. Geek, the weekend. Thank you, Scotty. Mick Foley years ago where I worked. Lovely guy. Drank us out of tea. I've got Mick Foley's books over there. I've got one of them signed. What's your next video about? I believe my next video is the haunting of Marston. I'll tell you. I believe. 2 seconds, because I've made so much content this week. Okay, that one is done. Haunting of Marsden Grotto, a Beardo haunted tale. Taking a bit of a leaf out of the books of Walking the Weird, Dead Cold, and her name has got Don't Scare Claire, and Mythos. But I'm not on camera for it, apart from one drone shot, because I thought it was funny. And then Thursday, we've got Did They Capture Demon Activity? Question mark. No, it's a debunking video. Saturday, there's an extra video from the Gaming Summit. And Monday is I Have Been Wrong All This Time EMF. And at some point, some of the footage from the Four Crosses in investigation will go up. Not all of it, because it's fucked. You tell him, Cole. Cole can't tell me shit. Cole, I got a button for you.
Go fuck yourself.
Fresh Spawns, hello to you. How are you doing? Beardo, my son and my uncle used to own a mansion that was supposed to be haunted. Even Bonnie Prince Charles used it to hide out in a town he called Inchinnan, Renfrewshire. Have I just said something I shouldn't there? What about UK Wrestling Giant Haystack? I remember Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks, but I was never a fan. Hacksaw Jim Duggan? Ho! I remember him. What's the time? Does anyone know if there are any premieres going on at 9 o'clock? Sometimes there is. Three Spires, you normally know. Doodle, you're normally good. Staff Sparrow cracked me up the last investigation when they said, we're just not feeling it, nothing's happening. We're ending it here, guys. That's honesty for you. My Four Crosses in investigation doesn't end much better than that. Do you believe the Watts family video with the spirits were there? No. That has been debunked a lot. It was good to meet you at the YouTube event. We're the DayZ duo. Oh, I was talking about you guys on... What stream was it? Whatever the first stream was after the event. You guys, incredibly nice guys to meet. I spoke to some of the guys in the community. They're like, DayZ's cool. Get on it. I just haven't downloaded it yet because I have been incredibly busy. Hey, I appreciate you guys stopping in. Thank you very much. Bad Cat Paranormal? Is Bad Cat in? I should have left my glasses on. You wonder where Trent is? I think because Trent got timed out, he wasn't happy with it. Even though he liked to be timed out. I don't understand. Have a good one. Sam Edwards, I appreciate you stopping by again. It's the plane. Right, am I getting tricked into saying things I shouldn't be here? Because people are just typing some random cack. Bad Cat has one. I'm lost. I'm completely lost. Beardo with Daisy Dukes. He does not, Simon Passant. You're banned. How'd you like them apples? There's another one.
Piss off, Ghost!
There you go. Don't know about Premiere, but Mr. Gree has put out a video. If there's no premieres. Oh, is that why people are saying bad cat? Right. I got to check because it depends on who she's working with. Just double checking. Yeah, it's with Mark Adam. I'm not. Apologies to anyone that's a fan of him. I'm not. I don't support fake paranormal channels. Not again with Trent. He hasn't been in for a while. But, you know, there was a little bit of drama 2 weeks ago amongst warring factions of the community that I was like, why are people arguing in the community? Don't argue in the community. We're a small community. And some people have picked sides. Whatever. Nano Hall. My Nano Hall video is out. It was out a couple of weeks ago, but it was just what I had left. Yeah, we're not going to bad cat when she's working with Adam and Mark. No. Peter Cole was talking about his grandmother recovering from being in the ICU and possibly... Oh, shit, Cole. I am very, very sorry. I am so sorry. I'm glad she's on the mend and I'm glad she's coming home. Apologies. Trent's in his room furiously writing down Backstreet Boy jokes. Possibly, Chris. You will. Paranormal Seekers had a good live with Kenny the other day. Yeah, I was watching it. That was last night, right? Trent is taking a break. I think he needed to be fair, because he was getting a little bit tetchy. You know, he wasn't a dickhead to me, but a little bit tetchy. And I'm like, But he's taking a break. He's done... Right, Mr. Grey has got a video from Nano Hall. Right, we'll send everyone there. I thought all this had got lost. That's incredible. I haven't even seen this. So I will paste this in the comments section. And then I will pin it at the top of the chat. And if everyone wants to go over and watch Mr. Grey's video of me, him, Parple and Dean at Nano Hall. Bollocks, I've pressed the wrong button again. There you go. So that link will take you through to Mr. Grey, because we've only got a couple of minutes left. You're going to play I'm going to play the new Silent Hill 2, yes. I can't wait for it. Sega had a great live, yes. Cider Guy's Australian, so it's way too late. Did you see Owen Hart Stone Cold? He broke his neck? Yes, I remember it well. You're just mad Mr. Grey is less mummified version of you. I've just apologised to you and then you be a dick. But all piss taken aside, Cole, I'm glad your grandmother's on the mend and she's coming home. Genuinely, I mean it. Right then, guys, it is about that time. We have been live for 1 hour and 57 minutes. We haven't done the full 2 hours. Looking forward to the Mr. Grey video. Yeah, me too, because I haven't seen it. I barely remember it, because it was, like, well over a year ago now. Well over a year ago. It's like the first bank holiday of August last year. So it's a year. Thanks, Beardo, for my great early mornings in Australia. A great start to the day. You're very, very welcome. Have you watched the shape on Nick and Ryan's ghost investigation? No. I got to go support Bad Cat. But if I get any abuse, I'll be over to Mr. Grey. Only joking. Listen, support who you want. Honestly, you can all support who you like with no judgment from me. But I won't send my community over to anyone that's working with somebody that I know has been faking. No offence to anyone. Go and support whoever you want to support. Don't ever look at me and go, oh, can't support them because Beardo said so. Support whoever you want to support, but it doesn't mean I will support them by sending people over. I got no issue with Bad Cat, but I'll never send people over to a channel that's working with somebody to be fake. Wouldn't do it. Anyway, head on over to Mr. Grey, hit like, subs and all the stuff I always forget to do. Go on over to Mr. Grey. More importantly, like his video. Comment on his video. Help Mr. Grey out. Very, very nice guy. Good friend of mine. And I will catch you all, if you're about, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Yeah, 3 Spires, same. 2 p.m. tomorrow, so it might be 12. Check in the Discord. I may be live early tomorrow and go at 12, playing some Warzone with the usual crew. And we'll probably do the same thing, where we play a couple of hours of Warzone and then we'll do some private lobbies. So if any of you guys want to join us in Warzone for a couple of hours tomorrow, hit up the Discord. Much love to you all. Beardo out.
Why you feeling it coming down, a bit of done forever in a row.
Yes, Carl. I've heard just over there. I've heard it gets very moist down the middle. Copy me. What was that?
When you feel it coming down, a bit of done forever in a row. Can I get a row? Dressed up like a T-Rex with that perfect strut. All the people in the chat's just going nuts. You need a row. Can I get a row? If you're not feeling well,
I will push on all your damage you! Get moving! Now! Who do you think you are? Stop fiddling about with my nose, you.